Hello everyone, welcome to this Beckhoff motion control series video. In this series video, I would like to show how to start up a Beckhoff AX8000 servo control and motion control system. That system with a safety function STO or SS1 function. This process will be a common commissioning procedure when you start up or starting from the scratch on a Beckhoff motion control system. For example, AX5000 or AX8000. This is a typical commissioning procedure. Also, I will discuss some popular topics such as how to read the torque value from the servo motor into PLC, and how can we implement the velocity control with torque limitation function, and how can we read the error code ErrorID for the diagnostic purpose in PLC, and how can we implement the safety STO and safety SS1. And also, I will show how can we tune the motor, tune the velocity controller and the positioning controller. And at the end of this series video, I would like to also show this new feature recently just launched from Beckhoff. That's the torque control, using NC command, torque control command to implement the torque control for the motor. That torque control can limit it by the speed limitation. So usually if you implement the wander control, especially for the rewind, that rewind main axis, that rewind wander servo motor can use the torque control with the velocity limitation. The topic in this list will be the common topics when we start up or when we do the commissioning for the Beckhoff AX8000 or AX5000 motion control system. This is the open speech for this new series video. So one thing I would like to mention is that the videos are recorded when I was doing the commissioning. That time I was in a workplace. As we know, the AX8000 that need 460 three-phases AC power. So that is almost impossible to set one test bench in a training room or even my home lab. So that recorded in a workplace. Therefore, it's slightly confidential to show the pictures or videos of the actual hardware and the test bench. Basically, the videos come from my laptop screen recording. So there would be too much test bench live show. If you do want to see the live show or the hands-on videos, it's recommend you to contact the Beckhoff official training. This video is to mainly show how can we start up a Beckhoff motion system. So there will be some technical aspects that cannot be covered very comprehensively. That's the mainly show this procedure. So again, for more details of technology questions, it's recommended you to contact official technical support resources. So again, in this series video, there will be 10 topics here. The first video, I will show how can we scan the AX8000 drive hardware using ErrorID function. And after we set up the hardware system, and then next video, I will show how can we set up the safety controller and how can we quickly program very simple STO function. Because without the safety function, the drive cannot be started up, cannot be powered up. You cannot test the motor. So that's why the second video we directly shift to the TwinSAFE. How can we set up the STO, enable the drive system? And third, after the motor can be enabled, we will discuss the TwinCAT 3, the drive management software. Using this software, Drive Manager, this software, we can optimize the motor, tune the motor. We can enable and jog the motor. And number 4, after we set up, after we basically run the motor, then we can read the actual velocity, actual position, and the actual torque value, especially the actual torque value. Other than the velocity and the position, the torque value, basically you need to manually drag the actual torque from the PDO using the drive management software. So I will show this. Number 5, I will show this Cogging compensation function. The new feature of the AX8000, it comes with the Cogging compensation. By default, that is enabled. That's a very good feature. But for some little bit old system, probably you need to manually active this function. That's why I would like to briefly show. So what are useful for this cogging compensation? What are effects for your motion system? Okay. Number 6, I will show how can we diagnose the motion system. How can we use the PLC read the access error ID and the actual access status? Okay. Number 7, this is very important. How can we tune the drive system, tune the KP, KV, the parameters for the velocity controller and the positioning controller? And 8, I will specially discuss how can we implement the SS1, because the basic safety function in the drive, that is the STO, a safety torque off. To implement the SS1, we just need to do a little bit additional logic in the PLC wise, in the NC control, to implement the SS1. The STO and SS1 are very similar. We just need to program a little bit additional logic here. I like to show how can we program this. And number 9 and number 10, there are 2 common control strategies to implement the wander, rewind, and unwind control in the converting project. For example, for the unwind system, basically we will use the drive running at the velocity mode with the torque limitation control. So the wander is running as the speed, the velocity control, but to prevent breaking the web, so the unwind will be controlled by the velocity while the torque will be limited in a certain range. Number 10, the NC torque control. So for some system, especially for the rewind main axis will run under the torque control mode, but the speed will be limited in a certain range. So the number 9 and number 10, there are 2 common control methods in wander control system. So this is the open speech for this series video. The next video, the first one, I will show how can we scan the AX8000 drive system. I will start from the scratch, install the TwinCAT real-time driver in the system, and let's create the TwinCAT project and use the TwinCAT upload the AX8000 drive system. Alright, welcome again and see you in next video. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumb up. If you like to watch more videos in my channel, please subscribe and hit the bell. Thank you for watching.